YouTube with all you guys and girls out there. I'm back here with another YouTube video for all of y'all today. I'm here inside of the Roblox Creators Forum. If you can subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the notification bell to notify you when I post more content. Like and comment on all my videos. Share my channel out. Get more people up in here to subscribe. We on the road to 1,000 subscribers. My main goal right now is to hit 300. So let's get straight into this video. Let's go. So basically, for completing the dynamic head migration, so the key takeaways, we're going to be talking about completing the dynamic head migration. So the key takeaways: the marketplace policy for avatar heads requires that all heads allow users to express themselves. Think that's what it says? So yeah, express themselves, and we are applying the same standards to the Roblox classics and faces by completing the conversion of all classic heads and faces into dynamic heads. We've listened to your feedback since the start of the dynamic heads transition and have worked hard to resolve the concerns you raised by enabling head shape swapping, ensuring performance parity between dynamic heads and classic heads / faces, addressing price discrepancies, achieving aesthetic parity, modifying mood animations, and supporting limited heads. All classic head and face combinations will be replaced with a corresponding dynamic head in February 2026. The classic heads and classic faces categories will then be removed from the marketplace. So it's a hot creators, bringing Roblox classic heads and faces into compliance. We are building a platform where every user can express themselves authentically. We just announced an update to our head policy. In pursuit of this mission, classic heads and classics and faces are static and do not support the defined cage regions or animations requirements of this policy, nor do they allow for users to express themselves. While we want to empower creators to keep the same look and feel if they like, animation is vital in user self-expression. Therefore, we are completing the conversion of all classic heads and faces to dynamic heads, and we expect this work to complete in February 2026. In addition to complying with the new policy, this unification allows us to unlock new opportunities for all creators by providing a single system that enables you to build for everyone and earn from everywhere. You will no longer need to manage the enable dynamic heads property for creators who use the avatar editor service API. Here is a summary of the updates that enable you to allow your users to swap head shapes within your experience. Avatar editor service get head shapes sync. Async returns an array of all classic head shapes identifiers owned by the user, so you can apply these shapes to compatible dynamic heads. Body part description head shape property lets you specify a head shape in a humanoid description via a body part description child. Body part description body part enum body part head. Body part description asset ID. Dynamic head asset ID. Body part description head shape. Head shape ID from get head shapes async apply via humanoid apply description async, or players create humanoid model from description async. Supports heads shapes boolean in catalog APIs added to responses from avatar editor service. Asset service calls, e.g. get outfit details async, get item details async, to indicate whether a dynamic head supports head shape swapping or is a regular dynamic head. Avatar editor service conform to avatar rules async. The return humanoid description replaces classic head and faces assets with matching dynamic head while also applying the correct head shape property. What we learned and what we fixed. We previously paused this effort to address your clear feedback and focused on 5 key areas for this update. Performance parity. Our primary goal was achieving performance parity between new dynamic heads and classic counterparts. Extensive testing confirmed stability and performance parity across devices, network, and memory. This was tested in worst case scenarios in full complex worlds across joint time, load time, multiple platforms, and multiple devices. Head swappability. We are retaining the ability to swap head shapes for these dynamic heads. On the converted assets details screen, a head shape selector lets you choose from owned head shapes. So head swapping selector on desktop. Aesthetic parity. The original look of classic heads and faces is a core part of Roblox. We've ensured classic heads and faces have a new dynamic head equivalent that matches the original aesthetic. So the original classic heads to updated dynamic head. Original classic head, updated dynamic head. And original classic heads, updated dynamic head. Original classic face plus head on left, new head on right. Mood idle animation tuning. In the original rollout, the idle animation had not been tuned properly. Eyes blinked too often, too slowly, and didn't match the spirit of the classic head aesthetic. This resulted in an undesirable look and feel when heads were in motion. Animations have since been refined and tested. Thank you to those who have given feedback to feel snappier and prioritize retaining the original static look of classic faces. For those that want to retain a static idle animation, there will be a free animation pack which includes a static idle, updated and tuned heads idle animation. Limited supports. Limited heads are highly valuable to the community for their rarity and visual identity. These limited and long-tailed combinations will be part of this migration. All limited and rare combinations will be migrated. Our schedule for selling limited heads remains unchanged at this time. An important exception: certain heads with unique shapes like the diamond head will stay paired with the face they were purchased with. These unique head shapes would clip and break head geometry with other faces. Therefore, you can still use them with the original face, but you won't be able to swap other faces onto them. So that's everything there. If y'all can subscribe to the YouTube channel, don't forget to hit the notification bell to notify you when I post more content. Like it, comment on all my videos. Share my YouTube channel out. Get more people on here to subscribe. We on the run to 1,000 subscribers. My main goal is to hit 1,000. We're gonna hit. My small goal is to hit 300. So we're gonna get straight into this. And like I say, this is a little talk on the completing the dynamic head migration. So until next video, you guys, I'm out. Peace out.